We're talking about love tonight. I got a feeling that love is in the air. And it's the power of love that we're talking about. The power that love has to transform, transmute, to shift anything. Love is the conquering power that acts in and around everything we do. So we want to create with love. We want to live in the energy of love. We want to rise above everything that is just that icky feeling of not feeling good enough or worthy. We want to share the love and tell everyone how much we really love them and how we can move forward to be better people on this earth. You know, I think of that song. Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. So think, how can we put love in our hearts? And who do you want to tell in the month of love that you love them? Who do you want to say, I love you, I appreciate you, I am grateful for the energy that you share with me, the time you share with me, the mentorship, the partnership, the friendship? Who do we want to say I love you to tonight? Tonight we're going to be talking about that. So be ready. Think about who, if you could say I love you to, would you say I love you? And when you look up into the heavens, who in the heavens on the other side, do we really want to say I love you? Last week we wrote letters. We wrote letters of love, and we shared that energy. And I felt that it was such a powerful experience for all of us. But we want to keep the love going a little bit more. The attention, the information all around us is swimming in thickness and complications and rules and regulations and everything that is mandatory. But love is a universal language that connects us all. Regardless of where we are, what side of the fence you're on, love is the energy that makes us smile. Love is the energy that helps us rise above adversity. Love is the energy that can inspire us. And love is the energy that leads us to our ultimate destiny. When you stepped into this world, wee little thing you were, what you didn't know. But think, in that energy, you had this welcoming, this arrival. And everyone was in great anticipation for the arrival of the new one. The new one who was going to pave the way, have a better life than their parents and their grandparents. But we got a little conditioned. We kind of fell into some of the same patterns of life and our family history and ways of being. But somewhere through it all, we had to learn to love ourselves. Because when our loving parents sent us out into the world ended up being a little tougher and colder. Remember the first day in kindergarten? Yay, it's so much fun to meet all the other children. But when you met the other children, did everyone greet you with, yay, I'm so happy to be your friend? When did that change for you? When did going to school suddenly mean that you weren't part of everybody's group? And things were not always as universally flowing in the energy of love as maybe grandma gave you when you were a little one baking cookies. But it's that love that transmitted from your grandmother to you, that nurtured you. That love that you received either from your father and mother or one of them. I know many people have grown up in a single family home with just one parent who perhaps at times was a little too busy to give you all the love that you want or needed. But they did the best they could, and they kept things going, and they put the food on the table and kept the roof over your head. But somewhere through that, you had to learn to be self-sufficient, independent. And you had to learn to love yourself. We have to believe in ourselves. Every one of us has had a moment of doubt, insecurity, not feeling good enough. Every one of us has been at that crossroad of, am I on the right path? Is this what I'm meant to do? Is this who I've come to be? Am I with the right person? Is this the right experience for me? Am I feeling the love back from my friends and my family? Is it there? Am I sending out more energy than I'm receiving back? Ultimately, you have to love yourself. They say you can never love another until you love you. Truly love another. We have to believe that there is an essence inside that is so magnificently divine. Last night, we had a ceremony for the full moon, very powerful one. And we sat in the energy of the power of I am, the I am energy of who you are. I am a being of light. I am a courageous being. I am a powerful being beyond measure. And as I step forward in all that I do, love is the conquering power that supports me in everything that I do. I'm a being of love. And that love that flows through me transcends through me to you and inspires others around me. I am. We need to step into that power of I am. We need to embrace the I am force of energy that comes from the divine and say, I am a being worthy of love. I'm a being that it gives and receives love with ease and grace. That is who I am. And I have come to make a great statement in this world, in my own unique way, in the ripple effect that impacts others beyond the moments that I can see. Because through my breath of life, my breath of love, I send out into the universe, into the collective consciousness, a force of energy that will have an impact, that can influence others. You see, loving yourself, however difficult it may feel at times, is an important tool to realizing your dreams. It's an important asset, a strength that helps you propel yourself to the highest of mountains, the visions beyond where anyone else can see. Let's think of some of the great athletes. Even if they had moments that they questioned something, they had dedication and discipline, and they had to believe in the dream. And by believing in the dream, they had to believe in themselves, that they were capable of doing what they set out to do. And along the way, they had to fall more and more and more in love with who they were. Not from a selfish point of view, but from a powerful point of view. Because love can transcend fear and doubt. And loving what you do, that's why they say when you have a job, pick a job that you're going to love, because when you love helping people, healing people, being a nurse, being a doctor, being a teacher, being an artist, being a real estate agent, and helping someone find their dream home, when you do that, and you feel it in the core of your being, and you're doing it from the energy of love, it brings goodness to you and everyone around you. It's such a powerful time on this earth to be alive, in spite of some of the things that may appear a little off-putting. We look over into the other countries, we go, what's going on over there? We look into another state, we go, oh my, what's happening there? We look in our own backyard and we say, my, I got a mess to clean up. But whatever's going on around you, if you look at everything through the eyes of love, and you see that love returned in a vision, even if the circumstances don't match the vision of love you send forth, if you see love in some aspect of that, why, then you have the power. Then you have the ability to move forward. Then you can make a difference and be all that you've come to be.